Hey everyone, Pastor Tim here, and please excuse my voice because I'm still struggling to get over my cold here. But as always, in our weekly updates, we're going to talk about loving God, loving others, and making disciples. So when it comes to loving God, we've been reading through the Gospel of Mark together on Sunday mornings and studying, and also I've been encouraging you each week to continue reading through the Gospel of Mark. We're going to be headed into a new series on politics starting this upcoming Sunday. So I want to ask that you would spend time praying about this upcoming series and that you would ask God to prepare your heart and open your heart for what he might want to teach you. Let's own the fact that politics, controversial topics can be really challenging. And part of the challenges that we all bring as individuals is our own stuff, our own attitudes when we approach this topic. And so I want to encourage and challenge you, spend some time praying this week about your heart and openness to hear from God in the way he wants to speak to you through the scriptures when we gather together for the next handful of weeks and talk about politics. Spend some time praying about that and just asking that God would prepare you for that time. Now, when it comes to loving others, not this Monday, but next Monday, I'll be meeting with a bunch of community leaders and the counselors at the school to talk about how we can care for people as the end of the year comes around. Thanksgiving, Christmas, all those times, those holidays are coming up. We want to talk in that meeting about how can we care for people in our community. So stay tuned for some opportunities to jump into that and to do that. And lastly, when it comes to making disciples, that's about us investing in others so they can grow spiritually. I just want you to be thinking about whether it's for Thanksgiving, whether it's for Christmas, whether it's a Christmas Eve service, who can you be inviting to spend time with you and maybe spend time with church family during this season? You know, inviting someone to be with you on Thanksgiving can be scary, it can be challenging, but it can be a beautiful way to show the love of God to others, and that may help them take their next step when it comes to growing spiritually. Maybe it's starting to plan right now about who you're going to invite to the Christmas Eve service coming up in the days ahead in December. So with that said, those are those three areas we always talk about: loving God, loving others, making disciples. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week.